We're so glad you're here. Welcome to our Adios oil class. So you have oily skin, you're going to say goodbye to it. Adios. And I'm with my friend Christina. We're so excited to share about these products and the giveaway today. So make sure you get your name entered in. I'm going to let you pick. It's our Time-Wise Miracle Set, the Go set. If you're combination oily, you have the combination oily version. If you're more normal to dry, you'll get the normal to dry version. So whoever's the winner, just let me know what skin type you want. And that is the giveaway today. So, and Christina, I think this is our first time like co-hosting on one of these.
So, I think so.
Share how long you've been a part of Mary Kay, why you joined, and what you've loved about it.
I just hit my 2-year anniversary on Valentine's Day.
Yes.
It's exciting. It went really fast. I was a customer for a really long time. I finally joined because I am a nerd, and I made a big spreadsheet of all the things my family spends money on for skincare and my makeup. And I'm pretty frugal, so it wasn't like a gigantic number, but it was bigger than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And if I added up all those numbers and I put in that 50% Mary Kay discount, it made a big difference.
Yeah.
But what I've loved about it, aside from saving money, is that I get to have fun. I order lots of samples and I share them with my friends and neighbors. And it's just really fun sharing new things and learning new things. And also, I didn't expect it to be such a positive experience. Like, our unit is amazing. Like, just the prayers and encouragement and just the positivity that our Mary Kay sisters have has been a really big blessing, especially when times have been crazy. They've all been there to support me. So I loved it.
And you've been there for us too. Like, yeah, it's amazing. The love and prayers. And, I didn't know women could be positive and cheering for each other. And, it's so refreshing not to have drama and gossip, because that's what I kind of had previous and past jobs experienced. And so it really attracts women who live their life by the golden rule. And that is so fun. And we have Mary Lynn on here. So happy you're on. And Alice, yay. Christina's sister. So fun to have you here, Alice. And Edith is on. So we're so excited. You guys are going to be a part of our Adios oil class. And if you're watching on Facebook, type your name in the chat. And if you can't comment, please text me so that we can get you entered. So we are so excited. We're going to jump into these products. And so if you struggle with oily skin, or someone who does, I hope you find this really helpful. So Christine is actually going to talk about the very first product. So take it away.
Yay. So when I first bought this, I hadn't started using it yet. And Roseanne was like, hey, tell me what's going on with your skin. And I just said, I just can't get this oil under control. And she said, have you been using your Time-Wise? No. Well, so I did. And you guys, I didn't realize what a difference it could make, but it did. So I have oily skin, and I also live in Utah, where we're in that season right now where in the morning it's freezing, and then by midday, afternoon, it's super hot, and my skin has a really hard time keeping up with that. And so it's rough. So here's what I do. I start with my Time-Wise 4-in-1 cleanser. This is the combo to oily version. There is a normal to dry version if that's you, but I assume you're on this class for a reason. So super easy. A little goes a long way with this. You just make sure your face is a little wet. And if you run out of lather, just get your hand wet and it'll just keep going. And you rinse that off and dry your face. Then there's daytime and nighttime things. So if you're in the daytime, I moisturize first with this antioxidant moisturizer. This does not have sunscreen in it, so you want to make sure to follow it up with this daytime defender to keep your skin cancer free. If you can't use sunscreen, we do have a mineral sunscreen that we offer. So if it's nighttime, you don't want sunscreen on your face. So instead, you're going to use the nighttime recovery, and it's the same moisturizer. But these are all, and this nighttime recovery, you guys, it's so soothing on your face. Just really helps your skin recover from everything that the day does to you.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes a difference. When I started using it, I think it was only a day or two, and I could already tell the difference in the oil on my face. So it makes a difference.
Yeah. Imagine that. I'm glad I asked that question, because I mean, I thought she's probably using this, so I just want to make sure, but
yeah. And your Mary Kay consultant might have samples if you're not sure about it, or if you just want to buy a travel version, like the giveaway today, that would be perfect. That lasts at least 3 weeks. That would be an awesome trial.
Yes. Love that. Oh my gosh, I love how you describe those. And yeah, they're such a beautiful skincare. And I'll talk about the next one. This one is for people who have oily skin, but they're more in their like teens, younger 20s, where they're not quite wanting anti-aging benefits yet, but they have oily skin. So this is our Mary Kay skincare line. It's called the Mattifying Formula. It has 4 steps. There's the cleanser, which is also a gel type cleanser, like the other cleanser that Christina talked about. And then there is this exfoliating scrub that you can use 2 to 3 times a week. I like to just keep exfoliating scrubs in the shower and use that certain days so that you don't accidentally do it 2 days in a row. I keep the cleanser in the shower as well and exfoliating products. So, and then daily you can use the balancing toner. This toner has, so the purpose of a toner is to balance the pH levels on the skin. So let me just open it up so you can see a little better. But that's the toner. So you squeeze it onto a cotton ball. So you can use this morning and night right after your cleanser, but before your moisturizer. And then the last step is the moisturizer. And this is more of a gel type moisturizer. So it's not a creamy moisturizer like a lot of moisturizers can be, but this is really great for oily skin because of that oil-free, very lightweight gel type formula. So, and welcome Ashley. So glad you're here. So that is our mattifying skincare line, mostly for teens. You can start as simple or as elaborate if you want. If you want to just start with a cleanser and moisturizer, or just add that toner in, or have like the exfoliating scrub. So each piece in that is $20. So if you get the whole set, it's $80. There is a trial version of this one as well for $22, and that one also lasts about 2 to 3 weeks. And so it's great for travel as well. So, and Jotina, I'm so glad you're on. Welcome, welcome. So yay. So that is the skincare line for teenagers who struggle with oily skin, or people have super sensitive skin. It's a really great entry-level skincare line. And take it away, Christina, for these.
Yay. So these are super inexpensive and they fit in your purse. I got one out. So let's say I am on the go and my Utah weather happened to me and my face is a little shiny. I just take this little guy and I can just blot it on my face wherever it's oily, usually your forehead or your nose, where you're oily, your T-zone. And it just kind of gets the oil off. You can kind of see it's shiny. But it doesn't wipe off your makeup. Like if you were going to go to the bathroom with a tissue, you'd be wiping off your makeup. Yeah. This is just absorbing the oil. And then you can just put it in your pocket or throw it in the trash. It's not going to take up a bunch of room. But I like keeping this in my purse because I work and I'm a professional and I would like to look professional. But sometimes your face and the weather have other things in mind.
Oh, so true. Yeah. And those that come with, is it 75 of them?
Oh, I don't remember. There's quite a few in there.
Yeah. I feel like 75. Anyway, that's quite a bit. So I've never had that issue because I'm dry. I'm like on the opposite. So I'm like, what's oil? Like, what? Oh, but yeah, that is, I'm so glad you're on here because you are the You are the professional also in the regards to, these products a lot better than I do. So I've tried them, but I don't use it because I'm opposite. And then let's have you also talk about the next one, which is...
Yes. You can see my mangled bottle of charcoal mask. You guys, I think I've had this for 2 years.
Yeah.
Our products last a long time. I try to use this twice a week. I sometimes forget and it's only once a week. I can tell because when my skin gets bad, I'm like, oh, I haven't done a mask in a while. So what I will do is I'll wash my face. I usually do it at night. I'll wash my face, dry it, and then I'll put this mask on. You don't want to get it on super thick, but you'll kind of see in this number 2 on the screen. That's what you want it to look like. It goes on kind of black, and then you'll wait like 15 minutes for it to dry. It depends on your skin. If your skin isn't super oily, it will dry like a light gray. Where your skin is oily, like if you look at this gentleman's nose in the middle, those black spots, that's the oil. So this is embarrassing, but the last couple of times I've done this, it dries black. You guys, my skin's really oily, but thank goodness I had it. I need to use it more often. But also I've noticed, so after it's dry, you just take a warm washcloth and you can wipe it off. It helps me if I just kind of press it on and then wipe it off. It doesn't take very long, but your skin is going to feel so soft and so good. And if you're alone, you might notice this gentleman's nose, the before and after. Mine is not like that, but everybody has pores on their face, right? And so it's not going to magically wipe off your blackheads, but what it will do is bring them like closer to the surface and soften up your pores. So if you're alone, you could just gently give your face a little squeeze and get all of that gunk out of your pores. And then obviously rinse your face off again. But I use this on my teenager. He's at that time of life where he's getting acne and blackheads. And so don't tell his friends, but I make him use this because it will just soften it and help it so you don't have to squeeze his whole face off. So we like that for him too. So this, I like to use it twice a week. Like Roseanne said, I keep my exfoliating stuff in the shower, and then when I'm done with that, I dry my face off and I put my mask on and I do it all. That's how I remember Sunday and Wednesday. That's when I try to remember to do it. And then the face doesn't get bad.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I'm kind of excited to have teenagers just so that they can use skincare. Is that funny? Oh, yeah. James were talking yesterday. I was like, hey, you're almost 12. I think that's a good age to like.
It is.
When you start junior high, you're going to start to use our men's. He doesn't have any acne, so I probably would have him on the men's line, which is what Henry uses, right?
You guys, he loves the men's, the MK Men, and I honestly will steal it sometimes. I keep mine in the shower, and his is just by the sink. So sometimes it works really well. It just doesn't smell like flowers.
Yeah, I know.
It works really well, and he really likes it. He does have the clear proof set, but he likes the MK Men better.
Yeah.
It's just such a smooth feeling.
Yeah, it's more of a manly smell. Because I have tried it. I'm like, where's the flowers? Come on. So, yeah. Oh, man. Yes, I'm kind of excited for that. And he was like totally excited to, feel grown up and that he's going to get introduced into skincare in about 6 months-ish. But yeah. So my kids don't need this yet, but I'm excited if they do, we can have fun together. So, that's our charcoal mask. And I have more dry skin, but I still use this once a week. I just focus on my nose and my chin, and it acts as this really great deep clean and just helps pull stuff to the surface.
Yeah, there's some people that will use our hydrating mask on their dry areas.
Yeah.
And they'll use charcoal mask on your T-zone or your oily areas. You can have a combo skin. Like, it's okay.
Yep.
Mix and match.
Customize, because everyone's skin is so different. You can completely customize it for yourself. So
Yeah. Well, and don't waste your mask if you don't need it all over.
yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that's mine lasts me 3 years, I think. I think that's how long it's going to be lasting, maybe even 4. But welcome, Jenny, and welcome, Ruth. I see you guys popped on here as well a few minutes ago. And I'm going to wrap up and talk about the last supplement that can help with oily skin. So when you use supplements like a skincare line, either the Miracle Set or the Mary Kay mattifying set, usually that's going to solve about 90% of skincare issues. Supplements come in when like you just need a little bit extra. It's still a little oily. And so this is an oil for hydrating gel that you could use morning or night. I typically use products like this in the evening. We have one for dry skin we'll be talking about next week, since it doesn't have sunscreen in it. And it's just this really lightweight. I've had a customer describe this as, oh my gosh, how does she describe it? Like a cloud for your face, like, or I can't remember how she described it, but it was just like this beautiful, like a dream for your skin. I think that's how she described it. And so it's lightweight, oil-free, and helps your skin have that balance. Because where Christina talked about, she has oily skin, but she lives in Utah. So this dryness is making her skin want to overproduce more oil to kind of compensate. And so this can help give your skin the hydration that it needs so it doesn't overproduce. So, and welcome, Tirsa. So glad you're here. So that's our oil-free hydrating gel. It's $36. And depending on like how often you use that, that's going to last you 3 to 4 months, maybe even a year or so, depending. I just use mine as I'm like, oh, I'm a little extra dry. So I'm using my Intense Moisturizing Cream. It's the same, similar bottle and stuff like that, just a different formula. So like, yeah. So Christina's the real professional on all these oily products. So I'm grateful she's on here. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to add to the stage our gift with purchase. So if there's any products that you're needing to get from your beauty consultant, she would love to help you. And we would love to give you a little extra little goodie. And, ooh, it's our mini hand lotion.
Oh my gosh. Keep one by my desk. They're so nice.
Favorite. I love that for my hands, for the car, for my purse. Like to keep on the mini version is I like to have them on hand myself. So yay. So that is there. And then we are going to get your names entered into the giveaway. So everyone who hopped on here, we're doing a Time-Wise Miracle Set for combination oily or normal to dry, depending on what you are. And so this gives us a chance to get your names entered as you are thinking about who you'd like to refer to a free pampering treatment. And so they can be the hardest working woman you know, the happiest woman you know, someone who brings you joy. You can think of 1 or 2 people to refer that are placed on your heart, or if you want to fill out all 12, and these women can live anywhere in the United States, you get a free makeup item of your choice, like mascara or lip gloss or eyeliner. And we do ask that they're over 21. And so that is our referral game. And so I'm going to give you maybe 2 to 3 minutes to think about who you'd like to refer, play some music, and then we'll come back and wrap up with our best kept secrets and our deals. And the best kept secret this month is insane. So I'm super excited to show that and give you a chance to think about who you'd like to refer. You can just privately text these over to your beauty consultant. Make sure she can read your handwriting, or you can just text them over directly. So here we go. Okay, I hope that gave you a chance to think of someone you'd love to refer. I was a referral, and I'm so grateful that my friend put me down for a free facial. Like, little did she know how much she would change the direction of my life in such a positive way. So grateful for her. So, as if you're still working referrals, keep going on that. We're going to wrap up here and talk about our deals and specials. And on this bundle and save sheet, we talked about the miracle set, which that's what Christina was talking about with the skincare line, that like when she started using it, all of a sudden it was like, it was a miracle. It started working. So that's why they call it a miracle set, just for Christina. So, it has the 4-in-1 cleanser, the day and night defender, the moisturizer, and you can add an eye cream to it. Without the eye cream, it counts as 2 sets. With the eye cream, it counts as 3. If you're adding it with the eye cream, it's $150. And individually, I added it up one time and it would be about $164, I believe. But Mary Kay puts it down to $150 as you get it as a set. And then it does come in the little trial version that Christina talked about, which is the trial version of that one. It's $28. And then right next to that, just to the right of that, is the Mary Kay set. And that's the line I talked about. That comes in the hydrating formula for more normal to dry, mattifying for more combination oily. That one doesn't have the anti-aging benefits. One downside to that is that there's not a sunscreen at all in that set. So when my girls start to use that, I will supplement and have them use either our facial or sunscreen for the mineral sunscreen SPF 50, or there's the SPF 50 one too. So because I think that is important. I wish I would have worn a little more sunscreen as a kid, but I didn't really listen to my mom, so maybe they won't listen to me. No. I'm gonna at least try and hopefully they'll listen. But so those are the main 2 skincare lines we talked about. And then the supplements, if you go down to the masking set, Christine talked about the charcoal mask and also the hydrating mask that can be paired with it if you have that combo skin. The beauty blotters are not pictured on here. Those are $8, just can be sold separately. And also the oil-free hydrating gel, that one's $36 and just can be sold separately as well. Or you can combine those into its own set. So those 2, if you want to have those extra supplements just to help. And then if you're getting them in multiple sets, the Princess, Queen, and Cadillac are the special prices there. So the Princess, you can pick any 4 sets on the page. So example, the miracle set counts as 3 if you add the eye cream, and then maybe you want the masking set. So there's your 4 sets, and you can just pay the $199 price. Adding those up together, $150 plus 64 would be $114, I believe. So or 214.
That's better.
You're like, no. I was like, it's on the wrong. 214, but instead of paying $214, you pay $199. And you get the travel roll-up bag as a gift, which we like that for organization. And I know Christina loves to travel, and that's a great thing to be able to have just ready to go whenever you're going on a trip. The Queen, you can pick any 6 sets on the page and just pay $299. And the Cadillac, you can pick any 8 sets and just pay $399. So those are different specials there. And then our best kept secret. Are you so excited? Right now, it's only $10 to join Mary Kay, which is insane. They haven't done this deal in a few years, and we never know when they're going to do the special. So March 1st, we woke up and Mary Kay announced it's only $10 to join. So when I joined 16 years ago, it was $100. So add an extra 0 there. And that was 16 years ago. So it's insane that it's such a low cost startup, just a magical March. Now, this is not for everyone. If you are like, I love the products, I love being a customer, we love helping and taking care of you. The women that we look for in this are women who are either wanting to make a little money, save a little money, a little bit of both, a lot of both. Women who want to remind others of their beauty, of their worth, and to have that pampering time. And that's something that I've just absolutely loved from this opportunity is getting to know different women and helping them feel more confident with their skin or their makeup or both. So it's $10 to join Mary Kay right now. And yeah, reach out to your consultant if you're interested in that. And we even have a little signing bonus if you do it in the next 24 hours of our microdermabrasion or our satin hand set or our brush collection. So just like as an extra little bonus, by joining by the end of tomorrow. A little bonus there for you. So as we wrap up, we want to thank you so much for being on here. And please make sure, I got to pull up the wheel so we can make sure everyone's name is entered into the giveaway. And I saw Holly was watching on Facebook and also Kenzie. So glad you guys were also with us. And so I have Mary Lynn, Alice, Edith, Ashley, Jotina, Ruth, Tirsa, and Holly as the guests. Of course, we have other consultants watching as well, but these are for the actual people who don't have a starter kit. Oh, and I should remove that and add this to the stage so you can see it. Be helpful. Yay, so you have about like 5 seconds to tell us if you're here or not so we can make sure we get you added. I'm going to just go back to the Facebook group super quick and go check my text message really quick. Okay. Yay. Well, I'm excited to see who's going to win a travel size miracle set. And then you let me know what type of skin you have so I send you the right formula. And let's spin our wheel. And let's see who our winner is. Drum roll. I know, your sister was so close. Oh my gosh. Edith is our winner. Oh my gosh. Edith, let us know. I'm pretty sure you have combination to oily skin, if I remember right. But text me and let me know if you want the normal to dry or combination to oily. We're so grateful you guys were on here. And thank you so much, Christina, for co-hosting. It's always so fun to hang out with you. And you just know these products so well. And so I appreciate it. I love how you describe them. And you did a fantastic job. So thanks. Yay. Well, have a great rest of your night. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.